Get up off me. Yeah. Just like the body on the bins, play to win, never false, man. I'm also ever.
This message is to hip-hop artists. There's a lot of false information going on out here where you probably heard so many times where, oh, this is the age of YouTube and Instagram and SoundCloud and you can get famous overnight. All you gotta do is make a song and put it on the internet and the next thing you know, you'll blow up overnight. It's not the case for everybody, and I find that a lot of already established people are saying stuff like that. And it's not fair to the novice or to the new jack or to the new hungry, starving artist that's trying to get on. You know, if you really want to think about it, you can have all of those platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and everything on a standard level, but you're not competing. It's just like with the .coms. You guys thought that just because you got a .com that you're going to become a millionaire. It's not the truth. If you don't promote it right, if people aren't interested, if you don't have something for them to buy into, it's just going to be another .com sitting there. And that's the same thing with an artist. So don't just think that you can just make videos or songs and things like that and immediately you're going to blow up overnight. That's not the case for many people. You know, it's like a very small amount of people that actually get to that point. To tell you the truth, there's more independent artists, of course, than major artists. And the labels right now are suffering so bad that they're trying to migrate the independent artists in and just gumbo everybody just so that they can get a piece of everything. So in the reality of it, in a minute, the independent artists will be stronger than the major artists. And if you think about it, yes, they can market you better at the majors. They've got better promotion. But at the end of the day, you have to pay for that. So it just depends on what you're trying to do and how far you're trying to go in your career. So don't always listen to the traditional things that people are saying, especially established artists. They already have a core audience. They already have established sales and they're known. They won't be able to understand what you're talking about, even though they were independent at one point. And it's not fair that they're not telling you guys the truth. In order to get on YouTube, you have to put the video up. You have to make sure it's edited correctly. You have to monetize it. And if you really want to make sure you're doing something, you have to pay for something that's called AdWords. So that means how many amount of impressions you're going to get. If your commercial is going to show up while something else is going on, you got to pick the demographics, the age range, and all of that. That's just YouTube. And then you have to pay for that. And then you're going to have to get it out there. Then you're going to need some sort of PR or promotion or something like that, as far as like, how are the blogs going to get it? Who's going to know it's even out? So that's another $500 to $1,000 if you don't have the money to do it. There's a lot of money that's going to be spent if you're really trying to get on an effective level to get this out there. Even on SoundCloud. Regular SoundCloud account is free, but the one that really gets you noticed, you got to pay for it. You know, so the truth of the matter is a lot of these independent companies are making a lot of money off of telling independent artists that they're going to make a lot of money or get a lot of impressions by dealing with their platform. And it's not the truth. Find out what makes sense for you, experiment with a few things, and go with what works for you. Work very hard at your craft, get yourself out there and push, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. I want to thank you guys for spending your time with me, and like I always tell you, just hit them up. Thanks for coming to the show. But like I always tell you, you could have went anywhere, but the fact that you chose to come spend some time with me, I appreciate that. So share and like the video, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say about the brief, and I will definitely follow up and answer the comment. Also subscribe to the channel. You can leave a donation at the Cash App, which is $BOOGOTTINYC.com. Get him! Boogotti.
Get up off me. Yeah. Just like the body on the Benz, play to win, never false, man. I'm also ever